By the half of the first century, the Apostle Paul wrote a beautiful and enigmatic letter to the early church in Rome, teaching the believers to achieve wisdom to face the many challenges imposed by the Roman Empire and its worldview. At a specific moment, he says the following words: "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." This powerful verse speaks to the heart of personal spiritual healing, reminding us that true transformation begins within. It is a call to break free from the chains of worldly conformity and embrace the liberating truth of God's divine plan. As you journey through life, it's easy to be swayed by the voices around you, voices that often drown out the quiet whisper of God's love and wisdom. These voices may tell you who you should be, how you should think, and what you should value. But true healing, the kind that penetrates deep into your soul, can only be found when you align your mind with God's truth. His will is not just an option, it is the perfect blueprint for your life. It is in His will that you find peace, purpose, and a love that surpasses all understanding. To experience this healing, you must first let go of the lies you have been told by the world. The world may say you are not enough, that you need to achieve more, look a certain way, or accumulate wealth to be happy. But God calls you to something greater. He calls you to renew your mind, to fill your thoughts with His promises and truths. This renewal is not just a one-time event, it's a daily commitment to surrender your old ways of thinking and embrace the new life that God offers. Imagine the freedom of living in the fullness of God's plan for you, unshackled by the weight of worldly expectations. When you allow God to transform your mind, you start to see yourself and your circumstances through His eyes. You begin to understand that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, every setback a setup for a greater comeback. In God's plan, there is no room for fear or doubt, only a future filled with hope and endless possibilities. Let this truth sink into your heart. You are not alone in your journey. God's love is a constant, unwavering force that seeks to heal and restore you. Trust in His perfect will, and you will find a peace that transcends all understanding. Right now, you are being called to a higher purpose, a life not bound by the fleeting truths of this world, but anchored in the eternal truth of God's love. Let this be the day you choose transformation, the day you step into the fullness of life that God has always intended for you. It's time. Be healed. Peace be with you.